day, same vibe, we elevate and rise. Stay Wavy TV where the culture comes alive. From the rooftop to your screen, we keep the vision clean. Drop so fresh, make the whole world lean. Hit that subscribe, catch a wave with the team.
Good, y'all. Max B, aka Max Bigavelli, the Wave God, has officially been released from prison. I named my channel Stay Wavy TV off of the whole Wavy brand that Max B created. So whenever you hear anybody say something is wavy, that came from Max B, okay? Whenever you hear any rapper singing melodies like a lot of people think Drake started that shit. Some people think Ja Rule started that shit. Nah, Max B started that whole singing on the hooks thing. The whole melodies mixed with rapping. Max B originated that, okay? The reason why people don't know that is because before he blew up, he was sentenced to prison. He got a 75-year prison sentence, you know what I'm saying? He was originally signed to Jim Jones, right? Jim Jones was signed to the Diplomats. Max B ended up signing a deal with Jim Jones. And things went sour because Jim Jones had Max B in the slave contract. Basically, Jim Jones was getting all of Max B's publishing and his masters. So Max B was putting out music and he wasn't making any money off the music, which caused them to have to do some other shit to make money, you know what I'm saying? So that caused Max B to start dropping diss songs on Jim Jones, like She Touched It in Miami, where he basically was dissing Jim Jones's, you know, his girlfriend, Christy. Max B was basically saying that he smashed Christy in Miami. She touched it in Miami, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't know who Max B is, do your Googles, okay? Listen to his mixtapes, listen to all of his songs, listen to all of his remixes, and you will find out that this nigga is literally the GOAT, okay? Max B is definitely, you know, I'm not gonna say he's my favorite rapper of all time, but he's top 3. It's DMX, 50 Cent, Max B. You feel me? Like, Max B is a GOAT, okay? He's the originator, he's the trendsetter, and I'm happy that he's home. So let's get into the article. It says Max B's original 75-year prison sentence went down to 20 after he was able to plead guilty to aggravated manslaughter. Max B may not be overwhelmingly in the youth public's consciousness like other rappers of his era, mostly because he hasn't been free to put himself out there. He was serving a prison bid for felony murder and other conspiracy charges of 75 years. But years after the Harlem MC cut his sentence down to 20 years via an aggravated manslaughter guilty plea, he is finally home. So that's legendary, bro. The fact that this man got sentenced to 75 years and he got it cut down to 20, shout out to Max B's lawyer, you feel me? Shout out to French Montana, you feel me? Footage emerged on social media today on November 9th, which is French Montana's birthday. Happy birthday to my Scorpio brother, French Montana, of Max greeting his friends, family, and loved ones after his release. It was a very wholesome moment to witness, especially due to his reunion with French Montana. So, for those that don't know, right, before French Montana blew up as a rapper, he was a cameraman. He used to drop these DVDs where it would be him and Max B, and they would basically be, you know, going around New York, you know what I'm saying, bullying niggas, you feel me? Like, Jim Jones is one of those people. When Max B and when Max B and Jim Jones was getting into it, French Montana would have the camera, and they basically would pull up to Jim Jones's hotel. They would pull up to Jim Jones's concert and basically punk him, you know what I'm saying? They basically would press him and make him look soft, you know what I'm saying? So French Montana was basically Max B's cameraman, his best friend. He was his right-hand man, and he was his hype man whenever he would perform. This is before French Montana even started dropping music, you feel me? So they put in a lot of work together through the Coke Wave Project series and many other collaborations. In fact, this reunion was on French Montana's birthday, and he reflected how the stars aligned in an Instagram post sharing the video of the celebration. He said, "Can't make this up. My brother really came home on my birthday." French Montana wrote, "Hamdulillah." Yo, what are the odds of Max B coming out on French Montana's birthday? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say God not real, bro. Like that, I don't believe in coincidences, bro. I think that's God right there. Shout out to French Montana. He said, "Walked it down, no more free you." We will see just how long it takes for Max B to return to the rap spotlight. Fans are very excited for him, even if he chooses to take it slow in his career. After all, freedom is worth much more. So let's get into the history. I kind of already got into it, but let's get into the history of Max B and Jim Jones, okay? So Jim Jones, this is weird, right? Jim Jones and French Montana, they squashed their beef, right? Like they met up in person, they shook hands, they squashed their beef. Because remember, when Max B was dropping those diss songs and French Montana was recording the videos of them walking down on Jim Jones, French Montana was right there recording, you feel me? So Jim Jones and French Montana, they squashed their beef. But I think because Max B was taking shots at Christy, who was the girlfriend of Jim Jones has not forgiven Max B. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jim Jones has done multiple interviews where people are asking him if the beef between him and Max B is squashed, and he gets really pissed off and he basically says no. Like, he basically is saying that it's still smoke there. You feel me? So I find that very interesting. I think now that Max B is free, I think that Max B and Jim Jones are going to meet up in person. I think they're going to talk about their issues. If they got to throw hands for a little bit, they'll throw hands. And I think that should be squashed, okay? But you can't get mad at Jim Jones, bro. When you make a diss record accusing somebody's girl of, you know, you smashing them, it's kind of hard to come back from. You feel me? So, however, Max B has also had some beef to squash. For those unaware, he came up with fellow Harlem rapper Jim Jones via Bird Gang label and collective, but this quickly devolved into separate ways and nasty public beef that roped in many other affiliates. Still, years after being locked up and after the worst of this feud, Max wants to turn a new leaf. Listen, Jim said a bunch of hard shit about me, so we all say hard shit about each other, okay? He remarked, Jim done wish me dead, all type of shit. It's all good. Listen, man, it's love, man. I want to start over. I'm a new man. I'm a married man. I got 4 kids. Like, I'm on a whole different time right now, my nigga. I'm out here to get money and ride out the sunset with this shit. It's in there for me. I'm going to tell you that. So that's the goal. At the end of the day, we all grow. We overcome, man. We all got responsibilities. It's time to elevate, time to build. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get ready to pass this shit down to the young man's world. So obviously, bruh, listen, Max B has been locked up in prison for like the past 15, 20 years, bruh. Okay? The last thing that Max B wants to do is get out of prison just to start beefing with Jim Jones again, okay? Like, Max B ain't trying to do anything that'll get him back in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, but first of all, Max B and Jim Jones, these niggas are in their late 40s, right? These niggas are almost in their 50s. You feel me? These guys still beefing with each other makes absolutely no sense. So, you know, shout out to Max B for, you know, maturing and evolving, and, you know, he's clearly over it. But like I said, now that Max B is free, I'm expecting Max B and Jim Jones to meet up in person, bruh, have a conversation. Like I said, if these niggas got to throw hands, bruh, for 5 or 10 minutes, bruh, let these niggas throw hands. And because, listen, Jim Jones actually revealed in an interview that he gave Max B back his master's in publishing. Remember I told you, Max B was signed to Jim Jones, had Max B in a slave deal, and Jim Jones basically admitted that he gave him a bad record deal and he gave him back his master's in publishing. So Jim Jones can't have too much animosity towards Max B if he let him out of his record deal, and that happened recently. You feel me? So I think French Montana is going to be the one to get these guys to meet up with each other in person and squash this shit. And I look forward to it, man. I like to see Max B and Jim Jones drop some records together, you feel me? So with that being said, man, it's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. The Wave God, Max B, is free, you know what I'm saying? God is good. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, share the video, and let me know your favorite Max B songs in the comments. It's your boy Wavy. Yeah. I'm out.
Welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix. Got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay